Hi folks, Martin here again. Now, if you're thinking of building a website, here's a little tip for you that's probably you're going to have to build up. Now, within the next couple of years, you're going to see PCs incorporated into TVs. So your main living room TV set, you'll have a keypad or some sort of device for using or scrolling on the internet on your actual main PC. Now, there are solutions at the moment that already do this. You've got media centers for PC. You can get the internet through different types of game consoles and stuff like that. But again, these are sort of add-ons. These are bits and pieces operations until TVs actually do come with the main computer actually installed in the TV. Now, the reason this is going to happen is that the media, things like YouTube, for example, people spend a lot of time watching these sort of things and also for getting information. People at the moment are having to do like two things. They go to a PC and then they go and watch their TV for main entertainment. A lot of your main TV channels now, as you know, operate a remote player via tablet PCs and stuff like that, that you can actually watch TV or re-recorded TV. So the next stage up, these are all sort of stepping stones. The next stage up is actually going to be your computer in the TV. Now, what does this mean for people who are able to spot this and take advantage of it? Well, what I would suggest you do, this again is building a website. I'm tailoring this to building a website where you're going to get visitors, known visitors come to your website. Now, the website primarily will be, I would suggest that you buy a domain name, which is a .tv domain name. Now, again, I think these are pretty expensive at the moment. They will come down, but they're expensive for a reason, I believe. Because people, like when the computers first come out, people jumped on, oh, I'm going to buy loads and loads of domain names. Domain names are relatively cheap. And large companies jumped on the bandwagon and they actually bought up loads and loads of domain names. There are smaller individuals, smaller groups of individuals who thought that buying domain names and profiting from buying popular domain names with perhaps companies' names in would make them a lot of money. This really didn't materialise. But the point I'm getting to here is that now there's a little window of opportunity for people like me and you. I've already done it. I've done it in a few different areas, which I'm going to explain to you now. If you live in a village or a town, not so much a city, but somewhere where you can get the .tv name, by all means buy it. And I would build a WordPress blog and I would start adding content to your website with regards to what happens in your local town and stuff like that. Now, initially it's going to take some work, but I know from experience, I've done this with different towns near me, including my own town, and in a short period of time, which I've actually just run one on test, it's getting over 2,000 visitors a month. And so are some of the other websites I've built for local companies, again, using the WordPress platform. Now, I'm going to be going into this a lot more. I've successfully done this. And again, this is another business model which I advocate if you want to start working from home, to start small by having a little bit of knowledge, which I'm going to be teaching in my membership course on the website, the UK Internet Marketing School website. Now, you may see that on the UK Internet Marketing School website, it's got a login thing on the top corner of the page, the top right corner of the page. Now, the thing is that I haven't activated that yet. It will be activated probably early in the new year. And you'll obviously have a subscription, one-time payment to pay to gain access to all the tutorial videos in there. And down the right side menu, you will see a lot of categories which you can't actually click on unless you are a member. That you can't. There's no access to them. So, but in that training part of the website, when it's actually opened up and finished off, what I'm going to explain to you now, there will be a whole set of video courses on how to do this, the best way to do this, which I've done. I've been doing this all summer basically, and I've done it for the last year and a half, I suppose. I've had websites on test, generating actually an income, because on these websites, when you start getting people, and local people will visit a website, if it's a .tv website, for example, once you start, you just create a little bit of buzz around your village or town where you live in. You can even go to Vistaprint and get some business cards or stickers made up, or little leaflets or whatever. You can go on eBay and get 5,000 leaflets created for around £54 to £59, and then just go out spending going around your local area. New website's going to be launching, and you can launch your own website for very little cost. To set up a WordPress website the way I will show you how to do it, and how to market, and how to add certain components on your website where people will want to come and actually look at and learn stuff from, for example, it can be very competitive. It's very easy to install a forum, which again I will show you. There's forums and forums out there, and I'll show you the easiest and best and simplest one to set up as well. That will be in the membership area as well. So all in all, first of all, look at your town where you live, or your village or whatever, or if you can't do your actual town, maybe, I think all the counties will be taken up, to be honest with you. But if you can do your town, for example, and if someone else has bought it, don't worry about that, because it might be, do a little Whois search and find out who's actually got the domain name. It might be coming up for renewal, because as I said to you, people, when these names first become available, a lot of people just started buying them up willy-nilly, and no one really has activated them or owned them because they feel that they might be used for the future. Well, the future is coming now. So, but I was lucky enough to jump on this about a year ago, as I said to you, a year and a half ago, and get my own village's domain name. If you can, get it all in one word. If not, get it a space, a hyphen in between it, for example, and .tv. So buy that first, and once you join my membership site, there will be a host of videos on there on how to set up your actual local business website, where you can even advertise other businesses and stuff like that. Do it for free initially, and they will come, and you will start to pick up. When people start generating customers through your website, and you can then approach them and saying, look, this is what we're doing for you now. You can either create them a website using exactly the same format, or you can charge a small advertising fee for an annual insertion on your local website for you to generate an income, and place AdSense ads on there and stuff like that, where you can actually generate an income. People do click on these ads. They click on my website's ads all the time, and I'm generating a passive income via the AdSense ads on my local websites, for example. So think about it. Look at where you live. If no one else is doing it, then this is a window of opportunity for you. So buy your local town, city, name, the .tv extension. I think they're pretty dear at the moment. I know, don't be too alarmed by that. What I would do is buy the domain name in GoDaddy. If you've got a hosting account already with HostGator, all well and good, or somewhere, some hosting company that's got the cPanel, because it's easy to set up a WordPress blog in the cPanel. So just buy it for now and wait until the new year, if you don't do nothing with it now. And I will show you in my membership form exactly how to set that up and to start creating content, and you get other people coming to your site as well and them adding content as well. I'll teach you all about that in my UK Internet Marketing School new membership site, which will soon be active. If you leave your name and email where you can buy my where you can get my free online guide how to start your business up. Once you put your name in that list, when I do set up my membership site, I don't keep targeting people in that list, for example. Anyone who's on that list will know that if you've had my manual free by leaving your first name and email, you know that I don't bombard you with emails offering you other people's high-priced courses and stuff like that. Only when I've got something to say. You'll get an initial 2 or 3 emails. That's just lined up in an autoresponder to let you know that you have got the right information, and I asked how you're looking and to look at my other website, for example. But once them 3 or 4 messages have gone, I don't contact you unless it's actually something which could help you. So that is my gift to you, my manual, which you can see in the top right hand of the menu there, just by putting your first name and email. And as I said to you, if you leave it in there, your name, I will email you when I open my membership site. But in there, you'll have all this on how to set up a local website to draw traffic. I mean, for example, the town where I live, I think there's about 6,000 people. So these are 6,000 people. Well, you won't get all these people coming to your website, but you'll get a large percentage of them. I'm getting about 2,000 people or 2,000 visits a month A lot of them might be returning customers. I don't really update it all that lot because it's on test. I've got the system on test at the moment, what I've actually created. So there's one for you. Get your .tv for your town, village or whatever, and hold on to it and buy it in a GoDaddy, for example, hosted in a Word HostGator account, and install a WordPress blog. I'll show you how to do all this, and this is for when tellies are incorporated into videos. People will visit their local .tv channel on their main TV, and if your website's there, you're going to be getting the viewers. And it's a matter of just, you'll get people come to you with either, I'll show you how to, something like this, for example, with one of these things, as you know, my little audio recorder. You can actually record speech on here, a conversation between the different traders that you might have in the high street, ask them what their businesses are, what they do, how they do it. You can even have categories where you talk to people of interest. There might be some characters in your village or town or whatever. There might be organisations who have got information, and you can publicise them on your so-and-so.tv website for free. They will send people there to your website to get the audio, and it's very easy to install an audio in a WordPress blog as well. So again, I'll show you all this in the membership site, but first things first, buy the domain name for your town, village, or somewhere near the .tv. There we go, and I'll be showing you more about this as time comes on. Anyway, thanks very much, and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye-bye now.